is going to take cowers who escaped from a lab and assist the boys in their search.
Fagna. Fagna is a monster known as Master of the Dark Magic. When Fagna was little, he was actually a normal kid called Henry. Henry likes adventures. Henry liked adventures. One day, he was going to the forest to explore. Then he heard a voice from a cave. It was an old man with suitcase. Because Henry was curious, he opened the suitcase. Inside the suitcase, there was a red rock. When he takes the rock penetrated in his body.
Plot summary. The story begins with, in 1983, when a young boy named Will Byers mysteriously vanished on his way home. They soon discover that Will is trapped in a dark parallel called the Upside Down. Ultimately, the story focuses on the strength of friendship as they battle to save the town to bring Will safely home. 2. Things become more complicated when the search for Will Byers. It reveals a young girl named Eleven. The situation intensifies as a predatory monster begins snatching other residents, while Will's mother discovers that she can communicate with her son through flickering Christmas lights. This blend of government, conspiracy, and interdimensional horror forces the characteristic to risk everything to close the gate and save their friends.
In the end, Max saves children, including Holly, who are trapped in Fagna's escape. After Max saves children who are trapped under Fagna's control, Max finally wakes up from hospital after in ourselves and fight for justice, and also value teamwork. Personal evaluation. I think that this movie is very fun, encouraging, and gets us to think outside of the box. This movie